Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is something very simple. What we're going to be getting into is the Red Cement 4s, which did shock drop today on sneakers. In case y'all did not see that, they loaded it up 15 minutes in advance, and of course, we had all the info for that down below if you want to check us out there. But really just going to be getting into if you should hold these, if you should sell them. I mean, it's a pretty simple video, not much more than that. So I hope y'all will enjoy. If you want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams on the screen, any of that down below. I've actually started posting here again, so if you want to check that out, feel free. And of course, my friend and I's group, you can see our members getting in those under market deals we've been doing recently. Of course, profitable backdoors, also have exclusive brick flip calls to keep you profiting in between those drops. Want to show y'all something. Of course, we have the early info. Just got my jaw ones in from the shock drop. Pretty cool pair. It's reselling a little bit right now, size 10.5. Hey, if any of y'all interested, let me know. But that's what we do, is help you get more pairs. Also got some crib UNC toes. Again, easy brick flips. Paid 30 per for these, selling on Alias for like 70 per. So yeah, I hope to see you on that wait list down below. You can kind of test it out, see if you all like the group, and of course we can really help you start getting more flips in. So, and it's also, again, the under market deals. That's just something else we add on, but there's plenty of other features as well. So see y'all there, and let's get started. So getting into the Red Cement, we're first gonna discuss the men's sizes for these. Shout out to Recutting right there, giving me the cashback reminder. But one thing about these, I'm actually gonna refresh so we can get kind of like the current updated prices. It's 2 hours after the drop right now. It's 3 p.m. Eastern time. These dropped at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So right now, these are the current prices that we have. Y'all can see they're kind of sitting at $320 to $330. Now, these are actually up a little bit from where they were at before the drop, but I don't think there's really been that many sales. I think there's they're starting to pick up a little bit, but yeah, 218 sales. So okay, they are starting to pick up, but it looks like they did a little slight $20 rise. Now, the reason for this, and the reason these are picking up steam, as you can see, the lightning bolt symbol has not appeared, is because again, Nike does a good job of promoting these shock drops. So if you have something that is just dropping or coming up like this, their new kind of format with releases is that they do shock drops and EA before, and then they do the main release. So shock drop is just kind of like if you want the pair a little bit early, like it already has released in one form from Nike, but it isn't like the main drop at retailers, raffles, etc. So keep in mind there's still a lot of stock of these on the way. Honestly, if I had a size 11.5 right now at $330, 11 at $325, 12 at $310, 10.5 at $330, I'm taking that sale. Personally, if I can lock in a local client for $330 or $320, or online, find a buyer for someone that would want $320 aside from these apps, I would definitely take it. Even if you sell to the apps right now, it's not that bad. But I always encourage going to different marketplaces because you're not going to get taxed as much. eBay is like 8% fee, so it's a little bit less than StockX. You probably can get more on eBay also, so just something I thought I would mention there. But there's definitely ways to sell the shoe so you can make more from it. But if you're just someone that got it for the personal collection, make sure you keep your pair, because there wasn't a lot of these. I'm going to be real. The stock was actually a little bit lower than people were thinking. I'm going to show you all the GS sizes right now as well. We're going to refresh right here so y'all can see that. So here are the current GS size prices. Y'all can see, again, these are up a little bit right now. Yesterday, there actually wasn't any sales for these on StockX, but now I think there's like around 50 or so. It could be shooting high. Yeah, around 30 sales on StockX at the moment. And you guys can see slight little rise from before the drop period, just because, again, people are going to be, going to apps to buy them a little bit early, but there just isn't a lot of them. And Nike really didn't drop many today. I did not see too many W's. We did do a great job today in HYPELABS. Here, let me show you all some of these, the success here. So yeah, stop missing out. Again, we got all the info, tips, etc. Really. So yeah, don't be missing out on shock drops. We got you down below. Feel free to get there on that wait list. But one thing I do want to mention about the Red Cements in grade school sizes, I do think these are going to be extremely good as a whole. Now, one thing I'm going to say is with these pairs, I wouldn't be buying any pairs of these right now in men's or grade school sizes to hold on to. I just wouldn't be doing that unless I got them at retail price. That would not be the move for me, because again, there's going to be EA for this pair. There's going to be a main release on the way for this pair, right? There's going to be it's going to drop at retailers. It's going to be raffle locations. So there's still a lot of stock on the way for the shoes. So kind of understanding that, it's like just hold off on buying it, because the best point to kind of buy to hold, if you were going to be looking at the shoe for that, is going to be when again, all the stock has landed for it once it's all released. This is not the best time, because we just had a very small shock drop today. I don't even think we had some. I think there were some numbers out, but I didn't even see any that were really out. I think it might have been around 50,000 if I could estimate off the top of my head. But again, pretty limited drop. I think most people understand that there is still another release on the way for this one, but I know a lot of people were hating on this pair, but the prices would say otherwise. You know, I think this sneaker's dope. I really like it. I know it could have been done differently, but I think this is a great personal. I think in hand, this would look very, very good. And sorry for saying I think so much, but I definitely know that in hand, I would probably want this one, and definitely for a personal, because I already have the Fire Reds. I think it's pretty similar to those. I know it is a little bit different. I mean, you got the cement theme. They've called the red cement, you know, they're definitely different, but I think these are cool. I actually really like them, so it's one shoe that, you know, I might be looking at to add to the personal collection, because it's kind of fire. You know, I know some people may disagree, but I like them. That's what I'm gonna say. And don't hold them yet. There's another release on the way. I can really compare these to the, you know, GS Thunders, where again, you saw they just were bricks for a couple months. It's gonna be really the same thing with these. They're gonna be bricks for a couple months, and then they're gonna start doing really well. So, I mean, I'm gonna be definitely trying to get, you know, some of the grade school sizes, get some capital ready. There's just a lot of good stuff on the way that, you know, in the future is gonna be a lot harder to get. But, you know, now we're seeing the releases for it. And this is definitely one of those, because there's gonna be plenty of stock, but it's gonna be harder on drop day. Or not on drop day, but down the line, like a year or two, you know what I mean? But it's if you wanted to hold this shoe. So that's all I really need to mention again about this release, the shock drop that we had. Let me know if you hit down below. I'm very interested to hear. And of course, if you missed out today, feel free to check us out down below. Don't forget, we do daily undermarket sneakers, profitable backdoors, a lot of other things, including early info, exclusive brick flip calls to keep you, you know, consistently profiting in between the hype drops. So there's lots of things you can do like that just to stay consistent, and we can show you how it's done down below, so you aren't missing out on anything like that, and you can maybe start sourcing more stuff. And we had plenty of people that were hitting today. Just some of the success we had, not all of it. And yeah, again, I've started posting here as well, so if you want to check that out, feel free. But that's all I need to say. I'm gonna end that screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys, and hopefully I will catch you all in the next video very soon. Peace. Sticks made a fucking hit.